This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
All right, Ben. Big walk off. What were you looking for when you got up there, and how did it, feel?
Yeah, well, I don't. I was honestly still kind of stunned, I would say, from the inning before. Credit to them, but we were not expecting that to happen to Garrett after he's been so good, and he's the guy we want to have out there. So I was trying not to think too much, trying not to make the situation any bigger than it was, and just kind of see a pitch down in the zone and something I could hit. So it worked out.
Is that your first ever walk off?
It is my first one ever.
And how does that feel?
Good. It's a new feeling. It still feels surreal right now, but it's good.
Talk with Coach a little bit. This year I've seen a lot of situational hitting out of you, and he said that's something you've been working on. Yesterday, for example, you're up less than 2 outs with a runner at third base. Both times you got sacrifice flies. Today you got things started with the RBI single. Talk a little bit about working on situational hitting and how that's evolved for you.
Yeah, it's very important. We know, and we all understand it as hitting, and so we focus on it a lot. You know that 2 out hits and guys on third less than 2 outs being able to score those runs are very important, and that's what leads to a lot of wins. And so it feels good. Luckily I've been able to come up recently with guys on base in those positions, and I feel a lot more comfortable now being a senior opposed to I have in my previous years. So just a little bit of experience and just helping me relax and just kind of understand the importance, but not make it too pressure filled or anything like that has really helped me.
It's not easy to sweep a team, especially a team that has 3 good starting pitchers like Marist did. Talk about sweeping a team and how that feels and how you take that into the next week.
Yeah, right. It's not easy against anybody, especially them. They had a really good pitching staff, and we knew that coming in. And their record, it may not show it, but they've played a lot of close games, and we knew that. And so it was definitely a good challenge for us, and glad to sweep them for sure. And it's nothing you take for granted, for sure.
Got good pitching from the starters, Mason, Noah, and then Joe today. Talk especially today about Joe's outing. Joe gave a pretty good outing, maybe his best of the season.
So yeah, I think for sure Joe was really good today. A lot of quick outs early in the count, a lot of ground balls, and so we know that's when he's going well. Is when guys are rolling over, beating it into the ground with his fastball's got a lot of movement. So it was really good to see, and it was good for our team. So I'm happy for him and happy for everyone else.